Okay, so now when you use the word ego, because a lot of people use that in different ways, and some people will say there's a good ego, there's a bad ego, there's a strong ego, there's a beautiful ego, and all of.
Right.
So what do you mean when you say ego?
Ego is the personality. When we come to this world, we need a wrappage. We come with the experience of several lifetimes or before, which has built a character. I don't want to elaborate too much about this because one could write books about this, right?
Yeah.
It's a bit more, but I'll just try to say it shortly so that one gets a hint of what I mean. So through the lifetimes, through our evolvement, we build up certain qualities and they get formed in a character. But at the same time, in this lifetime, we choose a certain challenge and a way to give. And for that we choose a personality. And this personality has strength, has certain qualities in the positive sense, and certain qualities in the negative sense, the weaknesses.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay, that's good.
And so the ego is the personality. Yeah, so there is not such a thing as a bad ego or a good ego. The ego just needs to stay in its place. So, to say it clearly, the inner self uses the personality as the instrument to get across towards other people in this world, to manifest. Mm-hmm. But the personality is not what we are. Right. It's like, if I put on my miniskirt, that's not what I am. If I put on a long skirt, I'm not a different Ria from the Ria in the miniskirt. Mm. The personality is a bit that. It's the dress that I wear.
Okay, so what's animating the personality is what counts.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. So the ego is the personality, and as soon as the inner self can just work with the personality, and then it's fine. The ego we need, because if I stand on a roof and I don't realize that if I fall down I'll be crashed, I'll be dead. I'll be no use to anybody because I've lost the instrument to work in this world. For that, the ego is very useful because the ego, when it stands at the side of the roof, it sort of gets scared and says, oh no, I don't want to go there. Well, that's just fine. That's exactly what it's supposed to do. Okay. And at the same time, it is important that our ego every now and then gets a slap so that we sort of get sad, because at least it makes us keep on evolving, because we realize we've done something wrong, or that we get a boost because at least it gives us a bit of input to say, okay, I've got the courage to go on. Yeah, both things are important. So the ego is not that kind of useless something.